When I first started trying to get into energetic work, and the things that was happening and the things that I was feeling and seeing wasn't the same as everyone else. So even though inside these groups where we have these mentors, these people who are meant to guide us, I found that when I would express what was happening or what I was seeing or what I was feeling, it was met with, well, that's not the way you do it. That's not how it should be. That's not what you're seeing. Are you sure that's what you're seeing? And so being in that space where you're already feeling vulnerable and you're coming from this logical background, so everything's brand new and changing, but then you're like kind of forced into this space where it's like, okay, now I've got to try and think like you guys. Now I've got to try and see like you guys. And it's so difficult if that's not what's happening for you. And so what I did, I would then jump to different mentors and different healers and go to different places to try and find a place that actually worked for me, that I could try and feel like I was fitting in. Because even though all this new weird stuff was happening, it was also, I was still being pulled from all my life of holding on to that logic. But now you're trying to allow this whole new way of thinking and being, and you're trying to rely on the people around you to help you and support you, and they're not seeing the things that you're seeing or understand what you're going through. You get to this stage where it's like, well, what do I do? I can't go here, I can't go there. There's a little piece over here, a little piece over there, but I still have this bit over here, and that doesn't match with any of that over there. And even after all that jumping, you eventually just say, well, I don't fit in anywhere, so I'm just going to do this by myself. I'm going to pull back. And this is where the whole individuality starts happening, is because we get these little pieces of who we are from different people. We think that they're supposed to look a certain way, and we try and we adapt to those ways that they exist already. Then we realize, hang on, I can do this by myself now, and mine's different to yours. I'm seeing things different to yours, and I'm balancing this part of thought with this part of thought, and I'm trying to exist in what feels like two different places. And because there's no space for that, I feel more comfortable now being in my own space, doing that on my own. But having both sides of that and having the experience of seeing it from one side, seeing it from another, seeing it from your own perspective, seeing it from other people's perspective, eventually you realize that all of it you can hold at the same time. You can not have to lock into one idea or one belief or one thought. Instead, you can hold them both and know that you don't need to pick sides, that you can literally just say, okay, they all exist, that's it, that's great. And you will find then through the different experiences and the different things that you do and the different things that you move towards, that there will be only a few pieces that are going to be your actual foundational pieces that you want to hold, because the rest of it doesn't matter. The rest of it, you can see all those different sides, and you'll start to create this little foundational piece that just works for you. Like for me, because I had so many different beliefs and ideas and thoughts and could see all these different aspects, I had to create my own 12 foundations of topics, and like a broad sort of statement that covers the things that I believed in. Everything else that was outside of that, because I could see it from different angles, that just stayed open. That didn't have to become a locked in foundational belief. And honestly, I find that it's so much more easier now that I've created these 12 foundations, and these are the pieces that I know and I can hold as what I believe in, or where I sit the most comfortably in, and everything else just sort of grows and sort of flows around that.